Hi, I'm Tyson. If you have used the 2018 to 2022 American Community Survey 5-year public use microdata sample or PUMS files in our Microdata Access Tool, you may have noticed that public use microdata areas or PUMAs are not in the list of geographies. In our other video, Dual Vintage PUMAs in the ACS 5-year PUMS found at the link below, we learned about this change and what we need to do before going into the Microdata Access Tool or MDAT to get data for PUMAs of interest. In this tutorial, we'll put this information into action as I walk you through the process of getting data for PUMAs using the 2022 American Community Survey or ACS 5-year PUMS in MDAT. Let's say that I want to find detailed data on the language spoken at home for a PUMA in Pennsylvania and a PUMA in New York. There are tables in data.census.gov that look at the language spoken at home, but even the most detailed tables still shows many of the languages collapsed into broader categories. To get the level of detail that I want, I'll have to use MDAT. Because the 2022 ACS 5-year PUMS has dual vintages, I want to note that when we get into MDAT, we'll actually have to create two separate tables to account for this. One of the tables will provide estimates using the 2010 PUMA boundaries, while the other will provide estimates using the 2020 PUMA boundaries. Once we have both tables, we'll combine the data to get the total estimates for the 2022 ACS 5-year PUMS. Let's take a look at the PUMAs we are interested in. Our first one, the Butler County PUMA in Pennsylvania, did not have a change in its geographic identifier or GEOID from the 2010 to 2020 decennial census. For both years, the code is 01600. Our second one, the New York City Queens Community District 5 PUMA in New York, did have a change in its GEOID during this time, though. It changed from 04110 with the 2010 census to 04405 with the 2020 census. There is also a slight name change associated with this PUMA, as well as a change in the area that it covers. These potential changes can be confirmed by using the mapping tool in data.census.gov or by using another geography tool such as TigerWeb. To learn more about mapping in data.census.gov or to access TigerWeb, please see the links below. The first thing that we want to do is go to data.census.gov/app/MDAT. This will take you to the landing page of MDAT. For the dataset, select the ACS 5-year public use microdata sample. The vintage will default to the most recent year available, which in this case is 2024. We want 2022, so switch to that. Once you've selected your dataset and vintage, click the Next button. This next screen is where we will select our variables. First, let's find the detailed language spoken at home variable. If you already know the name, you can use the variable search bar. If not, you can use the label search bar to type in a keyword or phrase to find the variable you're looking for. Let's type language into the label search bar to see what comes up. From the list that appears, the HHLANP variable seems to match what we're looking for. To add this variable to our table, check the box to the left of the variable name. We can now see that it's been added to our cart. Since dual vintage PUMAs are operating as variables, this is also where we'll select them. Let's select the variable for the 2010 PUMA boundaries to create that table first. In the label search bar, type PUMA and select the PUMA 10 variable. A note appears letting you know that you'll have to limit the number of PUMAs you use for your table. We intend to create a table only for 2 PUMAs, so this isn't a problem. Now that we have both of our variables selected, we'll then move on to selecting the states we need. Since PUMA GEOIDs are not unique, and the same PUMA number can repeat in multiple states, we'll need to select the specific states that correspond to the PUMAs of interest. Click on the Geographies button found in the ribbon next to the variables. Then click on State. Notice there are clickable letters on the right side of the panel to navigate the filter panel more quickly. Check the boxes next to New York and Pennsylvania. Notice our geographies are listed underneath the panel, confirming their selection. Now we can move to the Cart tab. The cart is where we edit our variables to reflect what we want to see on the table. In this example, we'll leave the HHLANP variable alone and focus on editing our PUMA variable to show the PUMAs that we want to get data for and display a more easily recognizable label than what is shown as the default. To start creating a recode for the PUMA 10 variable, select it from the list on the left side of the screen. In this step, we'll find and select our 2 PUMAs that we want in our table. First, uncheck the box next to Label to deselect all PUMAs in the variable. You can close the warning that appears about selecting at least one value. Then, using the value search bar, type 01600, which is the code for the Butler County PUMA in Pennsylvania. Reselect the box next to that value. Then clear the search bar and type 04110, which is the code for the New York City Queens Community District 5 for the 2010 PUMA boundaries. Reselect the box next to that value. Now we need to rename our PUMAs. This will help make it easier to tell the PUMAs apart once we view the finished table. To do this, click on the Create Custom Group button, which allows you to create a recode for the variable and rename each of the PUMAs more distinctly. In the group label box, type in PUMA 01600 Butler County, PA. Then, right below the group label box, uncheck the box for the 04110 code, leaving the 01600 code selected. Then click the Save Group button. You'll now see that our other PUMA is in the Not Elsewhere grouped category. Click on the pencil icon to rename this one PUMA 04110 NYC and confirm that the checkbox for the PUMA code is selected. This is our New York City Queens Community District 5 PUMA. Click the Save Group button. Now that we have both of our PUMAs in a single recoded variable with easily identifiable labels, we can move on to the Table tab. Here is where we can determine the layout of the table. By default, our selected geographies and detailed household language variables are in the rows, and our PUMA variables are in the Not On Table section. First, click and drag the selected geographies up to the Columns section. Then, click and drag our PUMA recode to the first position in the Rows section, placing it in front of the language variable. This is going to show us just the 2 2010 PUMAs of interest in New York and Pennsylvania. We'll leave the detailed household language variable in the Rows section and the original PUMA variable off the table. Now we have a complete table with detailed household language for both PUMAs. However, there is one more thing that you may want to change to make the table easier to read. The first column with data, the Total Selected Geographies column, is totaling the estimates found in the corresponding cells for the PUMAs in New York and Pennsylvania. Given what we're looking at, this column isn't providing any estimates that we can use, so it makes more sense to hide it from the table. To do this, click on the Show Totals button found on the left beneath the table. When you toggle it off, you'll see that the Total Selected Geographies column disappears. Now you just have data for the individual PUMAs. Please note that since there is no PUMA 04110 in Pennsylvania for the 2010 boundaries, the entire column will show zeros. We can also see that even though we aren't looking for data for PUMA 01600 in New York, data still comes up for it. This illustrates the point I mentioned earlier that the same PUMA code can be used in more than one state. For our purposes, since we aren't interested in data for PUMA 01600 in New York, we can ignore the data for that. I also want to pause to mention that this table provides estimates for only part of the 5-year period used for the 2022 5-year PUMS. Specifically, this table provides you with data from 2018 to 2021. Now we'll need to create the second table with the 2020 PUMA boundaries to get data for 2022. Remember that while the Butler County GeoID did not change, the New York City Queens Community District 5 GeoID did. We'll need to keep that in mind when creating this second table. To get back to the main landing page of MDAT, click on the data.census.gov button on the top right corner of the screen, then click on the Microdata button in the top left. Select the ACS 5-year public use microdata sample again, switch to 2022, and click the Next button. To keep our tables consistent, we'll select both the HHLANP and PUMA variables like we did before. The only difference is that this time we'll select the PUMA 20 variable. Just like our last table, we'll click on the Select Geographies button, select State, and check the boxes for New York and Pennsylvania. Once we have our state selected, we can move on to the Cart tab. We'll select the PUMA 20 variable just like we did with our PUMA 10 variable in the last example. First, uncheck the box next to Label to deselect all PUMAs in the variable. Then use the Value search bar to find and select the value 01600 for the Butler County PUMA in Pennsylvania and the 04405 value that represents the new New York City Queens Community District 5 GeoID for the 2020 PUMA boundaries. Now we need to rename our PUMAs again. Click on the Create Custom Group button and type PUMA 01600 Butler County, PA in the group label box. Then below that, uncheck the box for the 04405 code, leaving the 01600 code selected. Then click the Save Group button. Click the pencil icon to rename the PUMA in the Not Elsewhere grouped category. In the group label box, type PUMA 04405 NYC and confirm that the checkbox for that PUMA is selected. Then click the Save Group button. Now that we have both of our 2020 PUMAs in a single recoded variable, we can move on to the Table tab. As with our last example, click and drag the selected geographies up to the Columns section. Then click and drag our PUMA recode in front of the language variable in the Rows section. We'll leave the other two variables where they are. Then to hide the Total Selected Geographies column, click on the Show Totals toggle found right below the table. Remember that this data is only for 2022, while the estimates from the other table we created were from 2018 through 2021. Now that both tables are built, you can add the totals together for each detailed language category by PUMA to get the full estimate for the 2022 ACS 5-year PUMS. I hope this tutorial has helped you in understanding the process of using our Microdata Access Tool to get dual vintage PUMA data from the 2022 ACS 5-year PUMS. For more guidance on using MDAT, please visit our resources page at the link below. Thank you.